Hello, dear ascending writer. How are you doing? Sandra Thomas here. Today, I'm beginning a series of videos which will come out weekly, all about these creation codes that are everywhere in creation and in your DNA. Did you know that? So, I would like to talk about this enormous wisdom that is so important to understand why things are happening in our lives the way they are. Did you know that it's all about our encoding? Did you know that it's all about how you're designed to move in a certain direction as per your soul's aspiration before you were born into your physical body to experience those life circumstances that your soul wanted you to go through so that you could expand your awareness, your spiritual growth, and your consciousness. So it is all about encoding. It's all about being coded in a certain way so that we could have an opportunity to go through all those experiences in life that could help us grow. Okay. Yes, life is all about learning. It's a school, tough one sometimes, and it's all about experiencing good and bad, the ugly, everything, so that our soul, which is so ancient, I'm sure that if you're here, it's because you're a very ancient soul and you may be a galactic being as well, a star seed. And so this is our time. This is our time to activate this remembering of who we are, why we're here, what we're supposed to be doing, and how we can actually make the most of this incarnation. This is the most important incarnation of all the ones we've had. So it's so important to have an understanding of why we're going through all those things. If we haven't started yet understanding the purpose, the sole purpose of our existence in this time around on Earth. So it's all about frequencies, vibrations, and energy. You must have heard this many times now because all of these words from the great scientists, which are, so now recurrent as Einstein and Tesla, all of these concepts of energy, vibration, and frequencies are really, really very much in these days. And it's true because indeed, as Einstein said, it's all about energy. So you are all about energy. It is all about vibration, and it starts with a name. Yeah. So it has to do with all the codes that are being activated as per your name. Your name, every letter of your birth name as it appears in your birth certificate, the most powerful of all your names, carries the soul mission, your soul mission, your reason for being here. So when you align with this wisdom, with this knowing, and you are in center with what it means in terms of action, in terms of decisions, in terms of choices that you're making, then you are beginning to thrive because the doors, your doors to life begin to open. Isn't that wonderful? Yes, it's all about that. It's all about having a better understanding. And the soul purpose system, which Ariella Indigo put together, it comes actually, of course, from very ancient times. It comes from Atlantean times, and then it was passed on to Hebrew mysticism and esotericism. It's based on Hebrew and Aramaic numerology, gematria. And it consists of 22 creation codes. These are numbers and also are associated with the beautiful fire letters, the 22 letters of the Hebrew alphabet, which is considered to be the language of creation. So can you imagine entering your names and so all of the letters of your name being uniquely combined in a certain way within the system, linked into these codes, and then coming out with a specific beautiful pattern, a star, the Star of David, six-pointed star. Usually it can also be a triangle depending whether your name is shorter or not. And then all of these codes come up truly and surely showing you your roadmap. Everything is there. It's like a soul mirror. You see yourself in your energetics, how you are supposed to be understanding and then healing all of those aspects in your star, which comprise of three basic aspects of challenges or shadow side or obstacles in your life that are there for your growth and also for karmic balancing. You can also, of course, identify and understand your gifts and talents, or even activate them more strongly. You can also then understand the goals that your soul is trying to, move you in the direction of. And of course, the most important thing, as per your foundational soul star, it is your soul destiny code, which is telling you about your life mission, the highest purpose of your soul for you being here. We have many purposes. Indeed, as humans, we have many roles that we cover. And then we have this highest purpose for being here. When we align with this highest purpose, then we begin to feel a better flow, a joy, the joy of living here. And we begin to feel as being part of this beautiful divine matrix of joy, of life, of unity consciousness, which is all part of the great evolutionary stage that we are in, which is the rising to a higher dimensional state of consciousness, the fifth dimensional state of consciousness, which is all about unity, which is all about love, which is all about, let us say, more awareness of our interconnectivity. We're all interrelated and interdependent, right? So all of these things can be understood when we can understand ourselves. And the soul purpose system with the stars of David that we can really have our roadmap, can really show us this road that we are offered to follow for enjoyment and for service. We're here also to serve, not just to have the time of our lives, which is absolutely in our birthright, but it's also partly to contribute, to the world, to humanity, using our talents and gifts that are, of course, shown in this amazing roadmap, in this amazing soul purpose system. So I would like to share with you, every time that we meet, a little bit about the wisdom, the background wisdom of this great system. And also would like to share more knowledge about those creation codes one by one. So today I would like to start with the first three codes and tell you a little bit about them, okay? So this is the deck that I wanted to use with you. This is Ariella Indigo's deck. Thank you, Ariella, because this is a gift for her. Thank you for your generosity. And look at the beautiful design of these codes. These are the letters of the Hebrew alphabet. They're called the far letters that we were talking about before. So the intention is to share about the wisdom that these beautiful codes actually represent. So we're going to talk about them as we meet every week. And they're amazing, right? Look at this one, number one, creation code number one. This is called the Alef. And Ariella calls them divine unity. This code is very masculine in energy, is representing the divine masculine, Father God. And it has to do with connecting with the divine. This is a very spiritual creation code. It's one of the mother letters. There are three mother letters, the ones that came out from source at the moment of creation in the first wave of creation, when they were, expanding out into the universe, frequencies. Remember, we talk about frequencies, and this is the first wave of these energetics that came out, and symbolically represented in this way. And so it has to do with clearing all the shadows, all the karma from the holder's subconscious mind, and clear as much as possible to open up the way for profound transformation in the life or human life experience. This is also a card that has to do with service to humanity. It is linked with serving God, serving source, serving the universe, by serving humanity, by using your own talents, your God-given talents, in whichever arena that you are in. It doesn't matter. Not everybody has to be a spiritual teacher. What it means is that wherever we are, whatever your arena, your industry, you will be shining that energy, you see, your divine energy, and you will be assisting humanity in whichever way is appropriate for you. And yes, it's all about clearing that karma, okay? So that you can develop your healing and channeling, gifts. And you're also an inventor. You have these abilities to create things, to put them out there with a lot of, talents, and to be a healer, energy healer, and a channel. So these are the gifts that you, if you are a holder of this creation code, Alef, divine unity, you can share with the world. First, you develop them within your heart. And once you're ready to shine these energies out, you can assist the world, and you can really practice, exercise your contribution to the world as per your own abilities, right? So this is one of the greatest, most spiritual codes of the 22 creation codes of the soul purpose system. Creation code number 2 looks like this. And it's about divine support. Look at the beautiful design. So divine support is, of course, of a divine feminine energy or nature. It's all about support. It's all about resilience. It's all about understanding, cooperation, working in a team, really being like a rock of support to others. So this code is great, makes great coaches, people who are, looking to give a hand to others with a lot of understanding, compassion, all of the feminine attributes. Now, it's interesting to note that this creation code, divine support, number 2, entails one polarity theme, which is foolishness and wisdom. It's like there is a journey in the holder of this creation code from foolishness, like learning from making lots of mistakes, towards learning something and achieving wisdom as you go along in your life. So it has to do with these concepts, wisdom, being wise. Also, it entails a lot of emotion, yes, and offering lots of support. Divine wisdom, Beth, that's the name of this letter. So the third creation code is Gimel. That's the name, and it's about expression, divine expression. This is as per Ariella's definition of this card. And so what happens here is that the holder expresses their wisdom. It can be as per great teachers or masters. It can be expression through art. It's also very intuitive, a very creative and intuitive energy. And it's all about sharing wisdom generously with others. Yes, so it's about expressing in different ways, and it can make, therefore, a great teacher or master, a master teacher, generously sharing all of those things that they know. Another thing that is also part of this energy is the polarity theme of moving or learning from poverty to wisdom. So the holder of this, if you have this creation code number 3 Gimel in your energetics, in your soul star, then you may be experiencing situations where you are learning and fluctuating between moments of poverty. Oh, this is an illusion, it's not true. We're very abundant in soul, at soul level. It's just a game that we're playing so that we learn things in the human body. So it's moving from that illusionary state of poverty into wealth. Okay, so it's what does it feel like to be here? What does it feel like to be in the other state of illusion, and learning from there? Yes. So these are the 3 codes that I wanted to share with you today. Let me know what you feel about these things, how these things resonate with your own experience. And we'll see you next week with more of these amazing creation codes, with more of this wisdom, so that you can support yourself and having better understanding of how things are unfolding for you in your life experience. Okay, see you soon. Much love. Take care. Bye for now.